And we're just going to remove these 5 plastic clips up top. Yours might look a little bit different than ours. These clips are probably replacements from casualties we experienced along the way from previous headlight changes, quite frankly.
Yeah.
It absolutely helps to have one of these yellow pry tools like I have here. But if you don't, a flathead screwdriver works also. If you don't have a flathead screwdriver, also find a knife.
Yeah, that works well.
Don't use your teeth.
Not recommended.
Alright, so we'll just take out all these guys. Some of them might be a little bit tough just from road debris and dirt that got trapped along the years. Get them all out of the way. We'll lose a couple. Go around to the side of the car. So on the fender liner, we have 1 clip on each side. Want to remove this as well. Same style. Use the flathead to pop the pin out in the middle and apply equal leverage to get the whole clip out. Or roundabouts equal leverage.
Yeah. If you don't have equal leverage, you probably will break the clip.
And if you do, you can buy them anywhere online cheap.
Yeah.
But if you need to make sure your car is driving right away, we'll just grab some zip ties. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so we want to firmly but gently pull on your bumper cover right here at each corner. We'll do 1 corner at a time, and helps to have a friend here, a partner, someone else to be able to lift out this bumper cover and drop it down a little bit out of the way.
Yeah, we're not removing the bumper. It's just giving us space.
Enough clearance to get to this 10 millimeter bolt right here.
Yeah.
Wrench would be kind of tough, but if you have a ratchet of any type with a 10 millimeter socket, shallow is even better than what I'm using here. It'll be fine. I'm just using the lazy man's tool right here. So we got these 2 10 millimeters on both sides of the headlight, so 4 total. And then up top, I've got this Phillips head screw. Not really sure what the car came with from the factory.
I want to say it might have been a clip because I had it zip tied at one point, but whatever was there, I have since lost. So who's to say, really?
I will say that the car is totally together right now. Not the end of the world if you got to replace a couple things.
No.
All right, so we're just going to squeeze this headlight up out of the way. Try to not smash it into the bumper cover while you're doing this.
You can just gently shimmy it out and then just kind of leave it there, and you'll have access to the headlight, which you'll see the round boot there. And so now you have your headlight accessible here. What we're going to do is remove this plug. This is where your headlight lives. I don't think there's anything to just pull. I think you just pull it. That's what I do, unless I've broken off whatever squeezy clips are in it. And it comes out just like that. No problem. Put it to the side. Now the boot is where you can have some issues. There can be grime and debris here, so when you pull it out, it might be difficult. What we've done here is we actually added dielectric grease right here. What it also does is creates a better seal to keep dirt and debris out. So we'll just put that aside. And then you see these 2 clips here, just squeeze them together and you pop them out. And what that will do is release your headlight. And out it comes. And then what you do with when you put it back in is you reverse the steps. These tabs here are directional. And you just match it up with the little indents inside here. And reverse steps. Do your tab. Add some dielectric grease if you want. It makes your life so much easier when you do your headlight replacement later on. Or again, kind of get that over all 3 prongs. Push your boot in. Make sure everything looks good here. And done. Now what you want to do is also make sure that your headlight works before you put everything together. Part of that is plugging in your bulb. And then go into your car and make sure your headlight works so you don't have to redo this entire thing in case it doesn't. And then what we do here is we just shimmy it back in. There we go. The hardest part of this whole light bulb change out is getting to it. Now we're done. Easy peasy.
Yeah, if you have the clips and the bolts, great. I think the most critical thing is probably those two 10mm bolts that we mentioned at the lower part of the headlight. Everything else we can kind of work around if you need to.
Yeah. And then just kind of reverse process, gently but firmly push it back in. The clips on the side will take care of themselves. Don't forget to tuck in the fender liner.
Yep, we'll take care of that here. Make sure it's
Yeah.
not flapping around in the wind later too.
Yeah.
And then put the clip in.
So then just reverse process, there's those 7 clips. Again, they may not be the same 7 clips you started with, but like we said, you can just buy a whole bunch of them cheaply.
Yeah, you can spend a few dollars to get like 50 to 100 of these clips, and then you've covered for at least 5 headlight changes.
At least. Because there's 7 clips. Potentially 9. Right now we have that little screw.
Yeah, we got a screw holding it together, whatever.
So.
It's just parts that you kind of accumulate over the years.
Yeah,
and
bonus parts, really.
All right, so that's about it. It's definitely worse than normal headlight jobs. It's not bad overall, though.
No, doing it this way, it's not bad. At least you don't have to take it. I took it somewhere the first time, and they were the ones that actually lost the clips to begin with. They gave it back to me with like 3 or 2 remaining.